We prayed for our baby's health, wisdom, and future, knowing that they were a blessing from above. The day finally arrived, and I gave birth to a beautiful baby boy, whom we named Elijah. Holding him in my arms for the first time was a moment I will never forget. His tiny hands and feet, his first cry, and his precious face all stole my heart. We spent the first few weeks in a haze of sleep deprivation, diaper changes, and endless love. Watching Elijah grow and develop his own little personality was a miracle in itself. And as we navigated the ups and downs of parenthood, we knew that our love and faith would carry us through. Years went by, and Elijah grew into a bright, curious, and kind young boy. We continued to trust in God's plan for our lives, knowing that He had brought us together as a family for a purpose. And as we looked at each other, we knew that our love story was one of redemption, grace, and the power of faith. After a year of loving and caring for Elijah, our family grew again, this time with a double blessing. We took in a boy and a girl, siblings who needed a loving home, and our hearts expanded to accommodate them. The boy, whom we named Gabriel, was a bright and curious 7-year-old who loved learning and exploring. The girl, whom we named Abigail, was a sweet and gentle 5-year-old who loved art and music. Together, they brought new energy and joy to our family. As a mother of 3, I was grateful for the challenges and blessings that came with parenting. My husband and I worked together to balance work, family, and faith, knowing that our love and commitment to each other and our children were the foundation of our happy home. Years passed, and our children grew into kind, responsible, and talented individuals. We continued to trust in God's plan for our lives, knowing that our family was a testament to His love and grace. As our family grew and flourished, my husband's career also took a new turn. He had always dreamed of opening his own clinic, where he could provide quality healthcare to those in need. After years of hard work and determination, his dream finally became a reality. With the support of our family and friends, he established a state-of-the-art clinic in our community, offering a range of medical services from pediatrics to geriatrics. His clinic quickly became a beacon of hope and healing, attracting patients from all over the city. I was proud to see my husband's vision come to life, and I knew that this was just the beginning of his journey as a healthcare provider. Our children, Elijah, Gabriel, and Abigail, would often visit the clinic and see firsthand the impact their father's work had on people's lives. As we celebrated this new chapter in our lives, we knew that our love, faith, and family were the foundation of our success. We continued to trust in God's plan, knowing that He had brought us to this place of blessing and purpose. As my husband's clinic grew, so did his reputation as a compassionate and skilled doctor. People came from far and wide to seek his care, and he never turned anyone away, regardless of their ability to pay. His selflessness and dedication to his patients inspired countless individuals, and soon he became a beloved figure in the community. His clinic became a symbol of hope, a place where people could find healing and comfort. He also started a free health camp every month for the underprivileged, which became very popular. People started to look up to him as a role model, and he became an inspiration to many young doctors and medical students. He was invited to speak at conferences and events, sharing his vision for accessible healthcare and his experiences as a doctor. Despite all the accolades, he remained humble and grounded, always crediting his success to his faith and family. Our children grew up watching their father make a difference in the world, and they too were inspired to pursue careers in healthcare. Years later, our family's legacy continued to inspire generations, a testament to the power of love, faith, and service to humanity. While my husband's clinic was flourishing, I was also pursuing my passion for writing. I had always loved storytelling, and I had finally found the time and inspiration to put my thoughts and experiences into words. I wrote a series of books, each one exploring themes of love, family, faith, and resilience. My books resonated with readers from all walks of life, and soon I became a best-selling author. My books inspired people to hold on to hope, to cherish their loved ones, and to trust in the power of faith. I received countless messages from readers who shared how my stories had touched their hearts and changed their lives. I was humbled and grateful for the opportunity to make a difference through my writing. Our family's story, once a testament to God's grace and mercy, was now inspiring others to trust in His goodness. Together, my husband and I were living a life that was full and meaningful, a life that reflected our values and our faith. We knew that our love story was not just about us, but about the impact we could have in the world around us. As our children grew older, they began to spread their wings and fly. Elijah, our eldest, became a brilliant scientist, dedicating his life to finding cures for rare diseases. Gabriel, our middle child, became a talented artist, using his creativity to inspire and uplift others. And Abigail, our youngest, became a compassionate lawyer, fighting for justice and equality for all. Each of them had found their passion and purpose, and they were making a difference in the world. We couldn't be prouder of the people they had become. They were kind, humble, and generous, and they always remembered to use their talents to glorify God. As we watched them succeed, we knew that our legacy was in good hands. We had raised them to be strong, independent, and faithful, and they were carrying on our family's values and traditions. Years later, when we looked back on our lives, we knew that our love story was one of triumph and joy. We had faced challenges and overcome them, and we had built a family that was a testament to God's love and grace. One day, as we were all settled down for dinner, our oldest son Elijah walked in with a beautiful lady by his side. Her name was Sophia, and she was a brilliant scientist who had been working with Elijah on a project. They had met at a conference and had instantly connected. As they joined us at the table, we couldn't help but notice the sparkle in Elijah's eye. He was smitten, and we could tell that Sophia was special. We welcomed her with open arms, and she quickly became a part of our family. As we got to know Sophia better, we realized that she was not only intelligent and kind but also shared our values and faith. We were overjoyed to see Elijah happy, and we knew that Sophia was the perfect partner for him. Elijah proposed to Sophia on a beautiful summer evening, surrounded by their closest friends and family. He took her to the same spot where they had shared their first date, a picturesque garden overlooking a serene lake. As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden light over the scene, Elijah got down on one knee and pulled out a small box. Sophia's heart skipped a beat as she saw the ring glinting in the light. "Sophia, from the moment I met you, I knew that you were special," Elijah said, his voice trembling with emotion. "You light up my world in ways that I never thought possible. Will you marry me?" Tears of joy streaming down her face, Sophia nodded eagerly. "Yes, yes, 1,000,000 times yes," she exclaimed. As Elijah slid the ring onto her finger, the gathered crowd erupted in cheers and applause. The two of them shared a kiss, basking in the joy and love that surrounded them. The day of Elijah and Sophia's wedding finally arrived, and it was a day that would be etched in our memories forever. The sun shone brightly as we gathered at the beautiful outdoor venue, surrounded by lush greenery and a serene lake. Sophia looked stunning in her white wedding gown, her hair styled perfectly and a radiant smile on her face. Elijah couldn't take his eyes off her as she walked down the aisle, her father by her side. As they exchanged their vows, their love for each other was palpable. They promised to cherish, support, and love each other through all of life's ups and downs. Elijah's voice cracked with emotion as he slipped the ring onto Sophia's finger, and Sophia's eyes sparkled with happiness. After the ceremony, we celebrated with food, drink, and music. The reception was a joyous celebration of their love, with laughter, tears, and dancing. Elijah and Sophia shared their first dance as husband and wife, swaying to the music under the stars. As the night drew to a close, we gathered around the happy couple to pray and bless their union. We knew that their marriage was built on a foundation of love, faith, and mutual respect. And we had no doubt that they would have a lifetime of happiness together. And so, Elijah and Sophia began their new life together, surrounded by the love and support of their family and friends. Their wedding day was a beautiful celebration of their love, and we were honored to be a part of it. The mother's face beamed with joy as she watched her first child, Elijah, tie the knot with his soulmate, Sophia. Her heart swelled with pride and happiness as she saw her son, once a tiny baby in her arms, now a grown man, ready to start his own family. Tears of joy streaming down her face, she remembered the first time she held Elijah in her arms, his first smile, his first steps, and his first day of school. She had always dreamed of this moment, and now it was finally here. As she watched Elijah and Sophia exchange their vows, she felt a sense of fulfillment and gratitude. She knew that her son had found his perfect match, and she welcomed Sophia into their family with open arms. The mother's joy was contagious, and soon the entire room was filled with laughter and tears of happiness. She felt blessed to have shared in this journey with her son and to have been a part of his love story. As she hugged Elijah and Sophia tightly, she whispered words of wisdom and blessings, knowing that their marriage would be a beautiful adventure filled with love, laughter, and joy. In this moment, the mother knew that her heart was full, and her life was complete. She had raised a kind and compassionate person, and she knew that Elijah and Sophia would build a life filled with love, happiness, and faith.